Today, I want to continue our discussion about how the African Union can learn from the experience of the European Union. I'm Rich Bialik, and welcome to the Bialik Group Report. In prior discussions, I focused on trade as really the unifying principle around the African Union, putting aside military, political, monetary. And I talk a bit more about trade. I think it's important to look at the type of trade that's going on and the type of industry that was involved in EU trade versus where the African countries stand today. With the EU, you had some commodities, but a lot of it had very much value-added services involved. Automobiles, high-tech electronics, etc. And that's going to have to be an important component of the African Union trade agreements, looking to go beyond simple trade of commodities, but finding policies that encourage development of value-added services and industries. So it's not, for example, merely cocoa being sent, cocoa beans, but perhaps processed cocoa, chocolates, other components. And it goes beyond that kind of commodity. It could involve oil and refining. And beyond it, I particularly, there's a lot of opportunities, I think, in technology, particularly fintech, where you have solutions that can be applied to not only other African countries, but other developing economies and developed economies across the world. So when we look at the African Union and look at what it can accomplish with trade, it should be not just enabling it of existing services, but looking at developing more value-added services, more value-added businesses, industries that create more value, create more wealth within the African countries and African continent. Thank you for tuning in today to the Bialik Group Report. We look forward to seeing you again soon.